lookout calls, the flames run wild. No roads to reach, no easy mile. We gear up fast, the plan is clear, to fight the fire where none draw near. Through wind and smoke, we take to the air, to fight the fire, we're the ones who dare. With courage and skill, we answer the call, the jump into the fire, the risk of it all. Our suits are strong, our gear is tight, prepared to land in the fire's light. Parachutes packed, tools in tow, into the unknown we're ready to go. The pilot flies, the spotter guides, we scan the ground where the fire resides. The streamers fall, the winds are clear, the signal's given, the jump draws near. Out of the door, the world below, the flames are close, the winds will show. We steer our chutes, the ground draws near, a leap of trust through smoke and fear. On the ground, we take our stand, hand tools, saws, and blistered hands. We cut the line, we clear the way, fighting the fire to keep it at bay. Through wind and smoke, we take to the air, to fight the fire, we're the ones who dare. With courage and skill, we answer the call, the jump into the fire, the risk of it all.
Keep watch on the skies, let the weather be known. The wind and the heat can cut to the bone. A storm can turn and a spark can rise. So we study the fire, we read the skies. Know the fire's heart, watch its every move. Its whispers and roars have nothing to prove. Each ember that leaps, each flame that crawls, we stay ahead or risk it all. With reason, not reckless aim, the fire's behavior is no simple game. Each step is planned, each action weighed, for safety comes where caution's laid. Escape routes clear, safety zones set. Without a way out, our fate is met. We carve out path where no fire can claim, a sanctuary from the raging flame. Lookout stands where the danger's near. With steady eyes they watch and hear a shout. A call can save the day when the fire shifts or changes play. Stay calm, stay sharp, let the chaos wait. For panic conceal a fiery fate. Think clearly, act fast, and hold the line. Through the blaze, your mind must shine. The radios crackle, the voices ring. Communication's the lifeline we bring. With each clear word we hold our ground. Together we stand where safety's found. Give order straight, let the meaning be true. In a world of fire, clarity rules. Each hand must know what they must do, for confusion cuts a crew in two. Control your forces, keep them tight. Through the heat of day and the dead of night, a scattered crew's a danger bound. Stay strong, stay close where hope is found. We Fight with courage, but safety first. For life the treasure, quenched by the thirst. Aggressive we are, but never blind, for fire's wrath is cruel and unkind. These 10 fire orders, our guiding light. Through smoke and flame in the darkest night, we fight with wisdom, not just might, to stand as one in the fire's fight.
Pulaski's strike where the fire creeps through burning hills where the devil sleeps. The ash clogs our lungs, the heat peels our skin, but we tear through the earth, we won't let it win. Chainsaw scream in a brutal song. The forest falls and we drag it along. Swampers wade through the smoldering haze. Every breath burns, but we find our way. Dig, cut, bleed and grind. Leave no fuel for the fire to find. Through smoke and fury we hold the line, where the scorched earth meets the divine. Fights back with its roots and stone. Blisters rise, but we press alone. The flames roar louder, their hunger wide, but help lives here on the blackened side. Though the fire is cruel, we are crueler still. With every swing we bend its will. We carve the scars that will someday heal. A future saved through our iron and steel. When the backburn lights, the flames collide. A hellish battle on the mountainside. But as smoke clears and the fire dies, we see the dawn where new life lies. Dig, cut, bleed and grind. Leave no fuel for the fire to find. Through smoke and fury we hold the line, where scars of hope are drawn in time. Where you don't understand. By the light of day, let the danger show, for the fire moves where you don't know. Mark your zones, plan your way. No escape is a price to pay. The weather shifts, the winds will turn. Unseen forces that make you burn. Orders unclear, plans untold. A crew divided as fire's foothold. No communication, no guiding sound. That's where the fire will pin you down. An anchor strong, your line must hold. Without it, the fire is bold. Downhill lines with fire below are watch-outs where the danger grows. Unburned fuel lies in your way, a trap the fire waits to play. Rolling stones on a steep hillside can spark a blaze where the end
fire's hotter, the air runs dry, the flames grow fierce as the winds comply. A sudden gust, a change in course, turns small flames into a raging force. Frequent spots, they leap the line, signals of fire that won't confine. Terrain too rough, no safe retreat, safety zones feel out of reach. Never sleep where the fire roams, its whispers will call you far from home. 18 warnings we keep in mind to guard our lives against the grind. 18 warnings carved in pain, lessons learned through fire and flame. Keep them close, heed the call, or the fire will take it all. Through the smoke and through the heat, we carry these rules with every beat. 18 warnings, our guide, our claim, to fight and survive in the fire's domain.
Smoky skies and burning land, Dozer's blade, a heavy hand, climbs the slope, uneven ground, cuts the line where flames abound. Brush too thick, trees too tall, the Dozer clears it, takes it all, scrapes the earth bare and wide. Where fire meets, there's no place to hide. Steel meets fire in the heat so real, tracks keep rolling, blade bites steel. On rocky trails where the hot winds blow, the fire dozer fights slow and low. Builds a zone safe and clear for the crews to stand when danger's near. Carves a haven steady and true, on shifting ground it pulls on through. No road ahead, no trail to find, it cuts a path through the mountains grind, laying tracks where none will dare to fight the fire's relentless glare. Steel meets fire in the heat so real, tracks keep rolling, blade bites steel. On rocky trails where the hot winds blow, the fire dozer fights slow and low. Spot fires leap, embers fly, Dozer digs where the flames won't lie. Through the rough, it clears a trench, holding ground in the fire's clench. When the battle's done and the earth lays bare, the fire dozer's mark will linger there. On rugged terrain, its stories told in the blues of the fight, slow and low.
Engines hum as the tanker flies, in the fire where danger lies. Guided by radio, the target's clear. A calculated drop as the flames draw near. Retarder done mixed, the tanks are full. Chemicals ready to halt the pull. With altitude low and a steady hand, the pilot aligns with the blackened land. Precision from the sky, a measured fall. Through turbulence fierce, we answer the call. A fire line drawn where the fuel must end. A barrier built by machine and men. Pulled and the payload streams, a pattern wide through the forest seams. Vegetation coated, the flames held back, each drop recorded to fill the gap. On the ground, the crews deploy, clearing the brush where the fire destroys. The tanker circles, the mission set. Every pass keeps the danger in check. Through wind and smoke, the aircraft climbs, returning to reload, to buy more time. Safety zones, escape routes planned. Science and skill meet the fire's demand. Sky, a measured fall. Through turbulence fierce, we answer the call. A fire line drawn where the fuel must end. A barrier built by machine and men.
The call goes out, smoke fills the western sky. In the heart of the base, the leaders meet, where lives and plans collide. The incident commander speaks, we face a fight of might. The winds are fierce, the terrain is rough, but we'll hold the line tonight. Through maps and lines, the plans take shape, where danger burns and choices wait. A leader's voice, a steady hand, guides the fight in the fire's command. The flames are swift, the winds now turn, the maps are marked in red. The analysts trace where the fire will go, through valleys steep and spread. Fuel burns hot on the canyon floor, and homes lie in the way. We'll hold the ridge, the icy calls, to keep the beast at bay. Through maps and minds, the plans take shape, where danger burns and choices wait. A leader's voice, a steady hand, guides the fight in the fire's command. The operations chief steps in, crews to the southern flank. Send saws and dozers to cut the line, the air team fills the tanks. Retardant falls like crimson rain to shield the forest floor, while ground crews dig with sweat and steel, the fire inches more. Through maps and minds, the plans take shape, where danger burns and choices wait. A leader's voice, a steady hand, guides the fight in the fire's command. A wind shift snaps, the fire roars, the lines are stretched too thin. The icy stands and makes the call, pull back, the crews begin. Protect the lives of all out there, the fire's path has grown. We'll fight it strong another day, but we must not fight alone. The radios hum, the orders fly, evacuation's near. The roads are clear for towns below, but smoke brings choking fear. We'll keep them safe, the IC says, our shelters stand prepared. Each life we guard will light the night to show we truly cared. As dawn breaks through the smoky haze, the fire's strength still looms. The IC shifts from short to long, for battles yet to bloom. With tools in hand and hearts still strong, the crews will fight as planned. The fire won't fall in just one day, but we'll hold it hand by hand. Through maps and minds, the plans take shape where danger burns and choices wait. A leader's voice, a steady hand, guides the fight in the fire's command.
When the flames touched the sky and the winds were so high, the ground trembled under the fiery tide. Heroes stood firm with a will to defend, fighting the blaze, not knowing the end. But the fire spun wild with no mercy or grace, and many were lost in that dangerous place. We remember them all, those who stood in the flame, for their courage lives on, and we honor their name. Jeremy stood tall with a heart full of care, a paramedic, a firefighter, always there in the line of duty where the fire did rage. He gave his all in that fiery cage. Others gave all when the fire was near, fighting with strength without any fear. They worked side by side till the last breath was drawn. Their spirits live on, though the battle is gone. We honor the fallen who gave their last breath. In the face of the fire, they stare down death. Their legacy lives in the hearts of us all. We carry their spirit when we hear the fire's call. But the fire spun wild with no mercy or grace, and many were lost in that dangerous place. We remember them all, those who stood in the flame, for their courage lives on, and we honor their name. So we stand in their honor, we carry the light for those who gave all in that endless fight. The fire may burn, but their souls still soar in the winds of the wild forevermore. But the fire spun wild with no
and a fiery twister tore through the sky. Spin, spin, oh, the fire did grow through the hills of Redding where the wild winds blow. Ashes in the air and a sky aflame. The fire tornado earned its name. Loud as the fire climbed, a storm of heat in a wicked bind. It twisted the trees and it tore through stone. No man could stand in that fiery zone. The brave stood tall though the odds were grim, with hoses in hand and a fight within. But the winds hit hard and the earth did cry as heroes stood neath the burning sky. Now the EF3 with its deadly roar left scars so deep they'll heal no more. The science tells us and the skies forewarn, at 143 wind speed born. The winds rise high and the air grows thick with a fiery sigh. For the land remembers what we might forget. The fire tornado hasn't left us yet. Spin, spin, oh, the fire did grow through the hills of Redding where the wild winds blow. Tornado earned its name.